Hazel McCallion, more popularly known as Hurricane Hazel, lived a long and successful life as she went from businesswoman to politician. McCallion was one of 5 children born and raised in a small town in southeastern Quebec. She moved to Toronto to work at Kellogg Canada in 1942. 9 years later, she married Sam McCallion, who passed away in 1997. Together, they have 3 children. In her political endeavors, she served as the mayor of Mississauga for 36 years before retiring at the age of 93. As the underdog candidate, McCallion challenged the incumbent in 1978 and won the election after a damaging remark made by Ron Searle in a television debate of a woman wanting to get into a man's world.
Yeah, no, that was a very detrimental statement for him, because I think then the women really got behind me.
And after only 1 year in office, disaster struck. And McCallion's leadership was put to the test.
The flames were just an incredible growth of flames and heat on our backs.
A CP train carrying hazardous chemicals derailed and exploded like a bomb in Mississauga, forcing more than 200,000 people to evacuate the city. No one died, and kudos went to McCallion for her swift organization, calling it a Mississauga miracle herself.
That introduced me to some decision-making role pretty quickly.
For an otherwise polished political career, McCallion did run into some legal troubles near the end of her time in office. She was accused of failing to disclose a conflict of interest when she voted on a deal involving her son's development company. The case was ultimately dismissed.
The municipal conflict of interest application has been dismissed in its entirety. I'm glad that the lawsuit is over. The next Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau.
And during the federal election in 2015, McCallion stepped into the political spotlight once again to endorse Justin Trudeau for Prime Minister. Among other politicians, there was the classic moment with Rob Ford when the two went fishing.
I got her, don't worry.
Ford saved McCallion as she was pulled towards the edge of the boat by a 16-pound salmon. Outside the office, McCallion showed no signs of slowing down, even at her 95th birthday celebration.
I love to work. I want to be busy all the time, doing something.
In 2021, McCallion celebrated her 100th birthday.
I just feel wonderful. I never expected to be recognized on my 100th birthday.
And 2 weeks later, the celebration continued when she got the COVID-19 vaccine.
Every part of my life has been a wonderful experience.